everyone, welcome back. I made into town for the last day here for bulk pickup. Early spring, happy spring. And I guess I'm too late even though the sun's still not even up, because I just drove through an entire development and I haven't seen one piece of anything that doesn't belong in a trash can. So we're going to try to get a move on and find some treasure this morning. Let's make it a good one. Get some running in like this guy. Let's do it. Alrighty. Actually a nice little gliding bench. See the condition on it. I don't think it looks that bad. This is the first thing I've seen out. Oh, never mind. One of the boards is broken. Not two of the boards are broken. What's going on here? Oh, that's not why it's doing that, but the bottom support ones, very moldy, probably rotted. That's kind of solid. I feel like all my projects I have, I'll manage to break this morning. It's already broken. That's not too bad though, you know? Do I really want to spend all that time? Oh, it's a cheapo one. I'll probably end up breaking it more. It's already broken. I'll probably have to end up replacing more boards than I have to replace. Or what appears, the bottom support ones are probably on the ground. That's why they're rotted. Painted over and just paint over rotted wood. I don't know anything about that. I feel like my whole house is like that. Paint over rotted wood. I think with spring being here, I just gotta focus on certain projects that I have. I started scraping my garage yesterday and I decided I think I'm gonna just go ahead and use a pressure washer. I gotta limit the amount of hours I have to things that are actually productive, because once the bees and wasps and all that come about, I'm not going to be able to really do a lot of outdoor stuff, and then I have to cut grass every other day for the next 2 months until it gets too hot out. Then the grass starts to die, you know, the whole cycle. So if it means I don't have to replace rotted wood on a bench to sell for 10 bucks, I guess that's how we have to start off spring. I wish I did have the time to do kind of small little tinkering projects like that, but unfortunately I do not. Don't live that kind of lifestyle. Would be a very fun lifestyle. Yeah, another office chair, and there's a carpet down here on the right. So this is the third development area that I went through. This is the first one that the garbage hasn't been picked up in. I only have one more to go. So I don't know about you, but the fact that all that was already picked up before the sun even came over the horizon is pretty impressive. But at the same time, now I know for next time that on today's date I have to go out the day before. I actually drove through yesterday because I had to drive through town. I didn't go through all these little areas, but I just drove down this main strip, and when I was going out I saw some scrap out, and when I came back the scrap was gone in a matter of 45 minutes. So I imagine a lot of people were out last night. There you go, that's a nice color. Belongs, I feel like, in country. Right? It's kind of got the country vibe to it. Nice greens. Hopefully this thing is taken apart. Don't have high hopes, and looks like it's not. It's not taken apart at all. That's taken apart. What about this side? No, it is taken apart. Nice. I hear a garbage truck, but I don't see a garbage truck. I don't know if it's the bulk pickup truck or if it's just the automated one. I see no one grabbed this chair down here, or that thing, or 2 chairs. Both of those were out for the last 2 days. It's really smart. Yeah, if you got bulk pickup and you got a bunch, it's a great idea to definitely put out early. It's the opportunity for other people to come take it. It must be the automated garbage truck, because I see all these lids are flipped over. So, like the last one, must be the recycling truck. That one has it over there. What is this on the right? Looks like more chairs. What is it? They got more chairs? A chair and a mattress. That's what's in that garbage bag. Let's see if we'll be able to flip this out quickly. Oh no, this ain't gonna work. Nope, that's still bolted in. Oh, this top piece. There we go. Take that. Me being the idiot that I am, I thought that was like a futon, or not a futon, like a pop-up cot sitting on top of the couch. No, it's one of those reclining couches. So I thought they had a couch. That would explain why they didn't just throw random cushions on top of a reclining cot, or whatever it's called, a bed. It's because it's literally the cushions that go on top of the couch that you pull out the couch, and the cushions would be been on top. Makes a lot more sense when you look at it. I'm not saying today would have been a great day for a yard sale, but it would be kind of nice to start yard sale season off. Oh, snap. Oh, wait, I'll be able to, well, maybe I can't. Maybe I'm feeling strong. Oh, man. Tell you what, it's a lot harder than you think. I don't even know if I even showed what these things were. So now back to piano thing. Ah, just kidding. I joke because originally, I guess it weighed around 500 pounds. So try lifting 50 of these in one shot and let me know how that goes. Considering I struggled with 10, 20, 30, 43. 43 pounds was already difficult enough. So try doing 500 pounds. Kind of joke, but I kind of don't. Like, that's ridiculously heavy. Now, are these going to get scrapped or are they going to get sold? They will get scrapped because they are very rusty. Had they been the Olympic style, which means a 2-inch size hole, you know, you put the bar on, maybe a 2-inch as opposed to those are 1-inch. Those are in more desire, so I think with some rust and whatever, you can kind of sell them. But the small ones, especially the 1-inch, I think they're called standard plates. They are very difficult to sell when they are very rusty like that. And I say the small ones because the small ones are so popular, because back in the day you used to use those for not only bench pressing bar or a squat bar, but also for using as a dumbbell. So it was like they almost had twice as many of those plates available. When you get into the 45 pounds and that's when you start thinking, oh, you know, it has a little bit of rust. We'll figure a way. Somebody still probably wants it. Alright, well, I would say this one's probably junk. What the heck? Oh, it's all taken apart. Let's put this guy over here, because you're not going to have your stuff taken if it's like that. For a second from the road, I thought that read Trek. I was like, well, I guess I'll have to put this together and see if it works right. But I think Giant brand is Walmart brand, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like this is maybe I'm going down a rabbit hole that people probably don't know too much about, but I feel like bikes online are kind of very similar, at least on eBay, are very similar to coins or stamps. Don't ever try to find, like if you find a penny and you're like, man, this kind of looks kind of weird, let me look on eBay and see if this is an error coin. You're gonna get so many different, what the heck? All right, we'll go. We're now in a different country. All right, I can't see anything. If you look on eBay for like an error coin, like a whatever, you'll see some coins sell for like 600 bucks, and then you'll look at your coin and be like, mine should sell for 600 bucks. And then you'll see others are listed for $3 and they won't have any bids or anything about them, and you'll think to yourself, what is this all about? I feel like bicycles are kind of the same to a degree. Like if that was listed online for 60 bucks and you put it on there for $60, good chance you don't get 60 bucks for whatever reason. I know stamps and coins definitely fall in that same category. So you ever find a coin or a stamp and you're like, let me look on eBay and see what it's worth, and then you see outrageous prices, don't get too overly excited is what I'm getting at. I did want to make note, if any of my friends out there are familiar with this area and watch my channel, they are taking down that barn. You know what, I'll even go this way, which is complete the opposite way, but just to document it for everyone out there. If you're not from this area, you probably, well, it's a barn. That barn is old, and well, it's coming down. It's been up there for a very long time. I would say definitely since the early 1900s. But you know, what are you gonna do? That area and the barn life is completely different than this. And it's what, on the other side of this tree line. So yep. But if you know that area, you know that barn, it's outside the rental place. I don't know what it's called. Leasers, never rented. No. Places have been for sale, not for sale, sold, not for sale, sold, not for sale, sold. How many times? All right, making a little pit stop here. Oh, there's the guy who always talks to me. He's unloading a bunch of stuff. Oh, steel pile's going down a lot. I don't really have a lot today, but I don't think I'll come back later. Nah, I probably won't come back later. I know I got a lot in the garage that's got to get processed. I think I even have more in the big barn. That guy right there, he always talks to me. He always has a new truck. Like every year I see him, he always gets a new truck. I think he leases them. All right, starting to warm up a little bit. Kind of feels nice. Actually, by warm up, I mean it's 32 degrees. So I started today, it was 26. Apparently it's supposed to get to 60 at some point. So that will actually be really nice if we get that far. There we go. Got two pieces of insulated wire. Can't lose this guy. It's my lifesaver there. Surprisingly, this thing has been one of the most handy tools I've ever had. I bought this brand new. True story. Don't usually buy a lot of tools, especially hand tools, brand new, but it was a huge upgrade from using scissors. Huge upgrade. Bought one piece here. That's actually fascia board. I know. Spent $24 for that piece. It's not going up there, it's going up against my house, but 24 bucks. Anyway. Yeah, I got work to do in here at some point. When that time will be, we'll have to determine it. A little chilly, 30 degrees. Anyway, bolt pickup has concluded. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention my my otter print, which is right here, did not break. Nice. But yeah, a little chilly. It's going to warm up today, which is going to be really nice. at a later point. Unfortunately, that point is not right now. But bulk pickup week is now concluded. We're also now in spring, so that's really nice. I don't know what else to say after that. I got $14 at the scrapyard this morning. I definitely know there was way more stuff out. Like I said, there's 2 developments I drove through that were completely picked up. I mean, everything was picked up. There wasn't one piece out. So that definitely kind of put a damper on the day. And like I said, this week's been kind of interesting with bulk pickup. I know during the summer months it definitely picks up. So I think it only gets better from here on out, especially with other things found in the trash. But thanks for tagging along for another episode, and thank you for tagging along for bulk pickup week. If you guys missed any episodes, I do have them on my trash picking playlist, or you can just check out my channel. And I appreciate all the support over many years, and it's been a fun week, and let's make this week also great. So if you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys next time here with Taco Stacks. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace. Straight